Today, we're going to talk about the movie Juice. Now, I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers, but I don't care. Even not ruffle no feathers. It's going to be very controversial on this one. But, yeah, I'm going to say this, man. Your boy Tupac, he wasn't as bad as people made it seem like in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one, and I may play narcissistic. And I may play a little bit of Cancer on this one too, because that's my zodiac sign. But here we go, right? So in the movie Juice, I feel, you know, I feel that Tupac was not really wrong, or Bishop wasn't really wrong in some of the things he did. Did he take it over the top? Yeah. But some of the things he was saying and some of the things he was trying to do wasn't really so bad. Now, in the beginning of the movie, in the opening credits, when they're getting dressed, getting ready to go to school, you got to keep in mind, these are teenagers. They're playing teenagers, so they're probably like 16, 17 years old. Bishop is in his home. He puts $1 in his father's pocket. Now, from the understanding of what Rodman is saying, that basically his father was getting raped in jail. You know what I'm saying? So already, Bishop was coming from a messed up home. You know what I mean? So basically, it's an everyday routine. You know, we get up with the crew. We go to the pool spot, gamble, make a little money, whatever, you know. So Bishop, he had more aspirations for his crew. Bishop got tired of being a sucker. Bishop was not okay with being punked and making nickels and dimes. Bishop wanted more for his crew. But apparently it seems like the crew was already comfortable. They was already in their comfort zone. Bishop was tired of getting chased by Rodman. He was tired of getting chased by the store owner Quillez. He was just tired of hustling for nickels and dimes. But it seems like Q, Steele, and Raheem, they're just like, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But Bishop wanted more. Now, like I said, sometimes he was over the top. Now, let's give an example. In the beginning of the movie, right, they bumped into an old friend, Blizz. Q bumped into Blizz in the bar. Blizz decides he wants to stick up the place. You know, Q, being the smart man that he is, the level-headed one, he says, nah, I don't want no parts of that. He walks out, tells Bishop. Bishop like, yo, what you talking about, man? He about to stick that up. He asked you if you want a piece of the action. You said no. Bro, we could get some money out of this. Like, what are we doing? You know, we just got to hold the door down or something like that. But it's a good thing that they didn't do that. But like I said, these are teenagers in the streets in Harlem, New York City. They don't know, they know right from wrong, but at this point, at that age, they don't care because they end up doing a robbery anyway. So even when he was talking about that robbery, he said it, yo, you got to snatch some collars, let them know that you there to take them out anytime you feel like it. Meaning that we got to let these dudes know that we can make them bleed just like how we can bleed. We can't be no punks running around here. He said, I'm just tired of running. I feel like a track star. He said just like that. They laughing about it, but I'm serious. He's serious. So later on in the movie, they unfold a plan to rob Quillez, the store owner. I believe that was probably Bishop's idea, but probably, it was Raheem's connect to go get the gun, maybe. But anyway, they come with the gun. They plan it out. You know, Bishop scopes it out. He lets it known that there's squad cars that come every 10 minutes, so we good to go. We did our homework on this. You know what I'm saying? So they go do the robbery. Now, if he said Quillez made a move, Quillez made a move. But check this here, though, right? Remember when he said, Fat Boy said your name, Fat Boy said your name? Still did say his name. When he picked up the batteries, he looked at her, he's like, yo, Ra. And he said something. And Ra was like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So Bishop took the initiative to make sure that these dudes did not go to jail for a long time. Did he go over the top? Yes. But he protected the crew. Because if Bishop didn't kill that dude, who's to say that Quillez ain't already know who they were? If you've been in the neighborhood a long time, you could tell who somebody is just by the way they walk. I can see, if I know you, I can see you from 2 blocks and tell that's you just by the way you walk, by the way you move. How you know Quillez wasn't familiar with that? We already know Quillez has a gun. We already know that he keeps the strap. And in fact, in the beginning of the movie, he brandished that gun and threatened to shoot their pee-pee off. Now, I'm not playing with a guy that's saying, all right, I ain't gonna kill you. but I'll shoot your penis off. Man, I'm scared of you. So I can't take a chance with you. So when they went and robbed that store, it was already fair game. Quiles could have went and grabbed that gun when they was running out. He probably did make a move. And Bishop probably wasn't taking no chance. So he said, nah, I'm going to take this one for the team. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it upon myself and I'm going to do this. Now, they do it. They run. They go to another abandoned building. You know what I'm saying? What they just did was crazy. It was terrible. But it's done. So out of the mist, they're figuring out, they're panicking. Yo, we got to do something. We got to get rid of the gun. Raheem tries to grab the gun from Bishop after Bishop told him, I'm not giving you the gun. Now, you probably like, oh, man, he killed his friend. I'm going to tell you something. If I have a gun on my waist and I just man somebody down, pause. I just did a A1. And all of a sudden, you trying to reach for the gun, I don't know what you're going to do when you get this gun up off my hip, out of my head, and then you try to fight me for it. I don't think Bishop meant to kill him, but he wanted to get Raheem up off of him. Apparently, Raheem died. But Raheem's mistake was you don't try to fight a man with a gun after he just shot somebody. So, kills him, you know. Now, him and Q get into it afterwards. Q calls him crazy. He don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nah, I'm not crazy. Y'all did some crazy stuff, but I'm not crazy. I had a purpose behind that, but they didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sounds crazy, but you don't reach for no gun. You don't reach for nobody's gun. I don't care who it is, especially if they telling you, yo, no. So fast forward to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? They're at the funeral. Bishop playing like everything is cool. I mean, as he should, you know what I'm saying? It's messed up, but he's not going to broadcast what he just did to the family. Everybody knows what he did. And it was kind of, psycho when he hugged the mother and looked at Q. But that's just to let Q know, listen, I'm not the person you paint me as, but I will be. You think I'm crazy, I can show you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I expect you to keep this on the low. That's the narcissism. That's crazy Bishop. I don't agree with that, but that's the way it is. Because if I just did that, man, I'm going to look at you crazy too. Like, you better not say nothing. So out of all of that, fast forward now. Now it goes back to when they got to deal with Rodimus again, right? So now you already know Q and still feeling some type of way. Bishop ran into Rodimus again. This time Rodimus pulls a knife on him, not knowing that Bishop has that gun. So he sees his crew, Q and Still look, and they go the other way, left him for dead. You don't think that really played that part right there? Now he's really feeling betrayed. Now he knows, okay, they ain't messing with me. My crew we ain't crew no more. They ain't messing with me. They left me for dead. Now I gotta kill this guy. Kills Rodimus and goes about his business. So at this point, it's on. They got beef. You know what I'm saying? And Bishop knows how to play it nice. He's going to play nice. He's going to get you close enough to where it is. He's going to get you comfortable and he's going to try to kill you. That's what Bishop do. He did the Steel, called Steel, met him in the staircase. You know what I'm saying? Brought him and shot him. You know what I'm saying? And Steel was the weak link. Let's just be real. Steel, I appreciate that Steel did not rat in that interrogation room, but Steel was going to end up telling on Tupac eventually. I feel like that. You know what I mean? If this was real life, Steel was the weak link, and Tupac had to get rid of him. And now, since it's Q left, we already know Q is out there. He's going to try to shit all over Bishop now, but Bishop did that first. Narcissistic, lying. He went and told everybody, like, Q was the crazy one. Just so you don't try to make me look crazy. You're going to see how it feels to be crazy, nigga. Now I'm going to make you look crazy. And that's what he did. For a second, Samuel L. Jackson thought he was doing all of that stuff. But anyway, I can make a second one. But in the long run, Bishop was hurt. Chased that man down and tried to kill him. He was hurt. He was misguided. He ain't know how to control his emotions, as a lot of y'all people don't know how to control your emotions. A lot of you bishops running around, believe it or not. And then Q drops him off a fucking roof. I mean, it had to happen, but you know what I'm saying? But Bishop, he wanted to elevate the crew, and they didn't want to elevate.